Once upon a time, nestled in a quiet mountain village, lived a young student named Ryan. He had journeyed there to learn from a wise old master who resided near a calm, flowing stream. Every morning, Ryan would sit beside the water, meditating, striving to find inner peace. But no matter how long he sat, his mind raced like a wild wind. He was caught in a cycle of wanting to control everything: his thoughts, his future, his fears. He desperately wanted life to bend to his will, and when it inevitably didn't, he felt utterly lost and adrift. One day, his frustration boiled over. He approached his teacher and confessed, "Master, I try every single day to be calm, but my mind constantly fights against me. I just can't stop it." The master simply smiled, a gentle, knowing look in his eyes, and said nothing at all. Instead, he gestured for Ryan to follow him to the stream. He pointed at the glistening water. "Ryan," he said softly, "look at this leaf." He bent down and picked up a small, dry leaf from the ground, delicate, golden brown thing. Then, with great care, he placed it on the surface of the stream. Ryan watched in silence. The leaf began to float, twisting slightly in the current. It sometimes got momentarily caught near a rock, only to free itself again and continue its journey. It moved gracefully, surrendered to wherever the water carried it. The master's voice was a gentle whisper. "Do you see? The leaf doesn't fight the stream. It doesn't ask, why this way, or why not faster? It simply flows." Ryan frowned, confused. "But master," he asked, "if I do nothing, how will I ever reach my goals? Won't I just be lost?" The old man's smile deepened. "No, my son, the leaf is not lost. It is being carried by something far wiser than itself, the flow, the river. The river knows exactly where it is going." Ryan sat down on the bank, his eyes fixed on the tiny leaf as it drifted further and further away. The wind was soft, the water crystal clear, and for the very first time, he didn't try to control his breath. He didn't try to control anything. He just watched, and in that moment of surrender, he began to understand. The more he fought to control everything, the more he suffered. But when he stopped fighting and simply allowed himself to flow, a profound peace began to emerge all on its own. The master looked at him with kind eyes and said, "Surrender is not weakness, Ryan. It is the highest form of wisdom. When you learn to flow with life, not against it, life itself will carry you exactly where you are meant to be." Tears of understanding welled up in Ryan's eyes. He bowed deeply to his teacher, a wave of gratitude washing over him. From that day forward, whenever he felt the familiar grip of worry or doubt, he would remember the little floating leaf. Of course, sometimes life's storms would come, and fear would try to take hold again. But in those moments, he would close his eyes and whisper to himself, "Be like the leaf, flow," and just like that, the storm inside him would slowly, gently fade away. If this story touched your heart, I invite you to take a deep breath, and perhaps share it with someone you know who needs to hear this message. Letting go isn't giving up. It's the first step to finding true peace. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing for more stories that feed the soul.